Dame Helen Mirren is back in cinemas this week, starring alongside Jim Broadbent in a new art heist movie. It's a true story, believe it or not, and it's called The Duke. And Dame Helen Mirren joins me now. It's so lovely to see you, and congratulations on The Duke. It's funny, but it's also really poignant as well.
It is. You know, that was what's so lovely about the script, and it was a wonderful script. You know, certain scripts you read and you go, I have to do this because that's just such a beautiful piece of writing. So all of the lovely wit was in the script, but also that wonderful thread of a tragedy that's running through this family. So it's quite a multi-layered film, and that's what I loved about it. It obviously is a comedy. It's very funny, and Jim is brilliant, as always. But it does have this sort of real thread of the kind of tragedy that many families face.
No, very much so, because their daughter has died, and it's the way that the two characters deal with that. You know, your character just sort of, and of course it's a real story, she just kind of carries on, and it's almost like she doesn't want to face it, she doesn't want to talk about it, and of course he's completely different.
Yes, he's a very different personality. I mean, you can see it very often in marriages, you know, the attraction of opposites. And I think in the Buntons' marriage, you do have these very different characters who absolutely love each other, and it's a very happy marriage. But they are very oppositional kind of characters, and that plays out so beautifully through this story. A story that actually I wasn't aware of. It somehow escaped me. It was in my time, but you know, I hadn't read about it. I was busy doing other stuff, I guess. So it came as a surprise to me as well, the story, and it's such a lovely, charming, quintessentially kind of British story. I like to believe.
I think you're absolutely right. I don't think that he could exist in any other part of the world. You know, this really eccentric man who decides to steal the most famous painting. There's a beautiful moment where the portrait of the real daughter, we actually see that, which is lovely.
No, it's a beautifully constructed film, and I have to say, I'm hoping that it will become a beloved film in that way, because I certainly feel it deserves it.
And at this stage in your career, you're doing so much diverse work. You know, one minute you're on the catwalk, looking absolutely fantastic. Look at that in front of the Eiffel Tower, looking absolutely fantastic. It's brilliant. And then you're doing these roles.
What an amazing!
Yeah.
I mean...
Oh, come on! No, you do look terrific. And also doing all of these different roles. It's just great to be in that position right now. It's like you're just in your prime.
Thank you. I mean, yes, I'm very lucky. I'm incredibly lucky. But you know, part of the art of my job is to recognise the great roles when they come along, you know, and Dorothy Bunton is definitely one of those great roles. You know, she's obviously a very, very working class woman, you know, struggling to keep her family together. Of all the films, this is the one I really want to do. This is the one that, if there's any conflict, this is the one I want. I really believed in it. I really wanted to be in it.
Oh, quite right too. And congratulations.
And I just want to say I just want to say quickly how brilliant the young actors are who are in it. You know, Finn and Amy and all of the young actors are so good, and they were so fun to be around, and they helped us old people, me and Jim, especially with our accents.
No, but that's
I nearly said a word that you're not allowed to say on British television.
But that's fine. Don't worry. It's absolutely
I stopped
fine.
myself in time.
Exactly.
I was going to say old farts.
Yeah, you're allowed to say that. To be quite honest, you can really say whatever you like.
Oh,
Nobody's
you
gonna
are?
mind.
Oh, good.
Yeah, nobody's going to mind. You can say whatever you want. But that's lovely of you to say that, because I would imagine they're coming on set with you two thinking, wow, this is going to be, you know, this is an acting masterclass, and maybe slightly nervous. And then you're saying that you learn as much from them, and that's great.
Absolutely, without question, and they are all wonderful in the film.
They are indeed, and I'll tell you what, congratulations, honoured by SAG, of course, the Screen Actors Guild Lifetime Achievement Award. That's a big deal.
That's a big deal. I didn't sort of quite grasp how big a deal it was. You know, it's a funny moment that, you know, of course there's a great feeling of pride and, you know, wow, me, really. And then, of course, there's a slight sting in the tail as well of, oh gosh, well, you know, is it, and you know, well, you are in a way coming to the end of the road, you know, certainly the end of the road is in sight, you know, where it wasn't like 20 years ago. And you can sort of see it down the road. Oh, I see, yeah. And it's a moment for sort of reflection of, do I deserve this? How did I get here? How did that happen? You know, was it luck or was it, you know, agency on my part? So it's an interesting moment of reflection, really.
Yeah, well, listen, it's far, far down the road, so behave yourself. It's far down the road. Do you know what I'm going to do, Dame Helen? I am going to buy myself one of these fantastic headbands that you've got on. It's you really suit that. I like that a lot.
Oh, I love a headband.
Isn't it good? I love a headband.
I love a headband. A headband, pair of dark glasses, lipstick, earrings. Done.
Check, check.
I mean,
check,
you
check,
are
check.
done.
You're done.
Incredibly,
That's it. Fantastic. Listen, thank you.
Or a nice mask, a cool mask as well.
It's always so good to talk to you. It really is. The Duke is in. We can go and see the movies. We go to the movies from Friday.
Yes,
thank
go
you
to the
so
movies.
much. Thank you.
Go to the movies and make the Duke the first movie you go to see. Yeah.
You betcha. It is absolutely charming, uplifting, and also very emotional. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lorraine. Lovely to see you again.
Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.